Hey guys, this is Sweet Cookie Pie for Sweetorials, and this week's theme on Sweetorials was macarons. So I thought, why not show you guys how to make real French macarons? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make rose flavored ones. So let's get started. First thing we're going to be making is the rose buttercream filling. So you're going to start off with a third cup of unsalted butter. You do want to make sure it is softened at room temperature. Mine wasn't very soft, so it just took a little bit longer, but it will be much easier if your butter is soft. Now you're going to add 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. This is also known as confectioner sugar or icing sugar, and you just want to add half at a time so that it doesn't go flying everywhere. Now we're going to be adding our rose extract. You can add 1 teaspoon, but I added 1 1/2 teaspoons because I wanted a more stronger rose flavor, but it's really up to you. Now you want to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cream, or you can use milk as well. This will just soften the consistency of your buttercream, but if your buttercream is at a very good spreadable consistency, you do not need to add any cream or milk. So now I'm just giving my sides a scrape because you do not want any butter or sugar stuck on the sides. And I'm going to add a little bit of red food coloring to make my buttercream pink. So here is your finished buttercream. Just put it in a piping bag and seal it, and we're going to make the macaron shells now. You're going to start off with 1 cup of powdered sugar and 3/4 cups of almond meal, also known as almond flour or ground almonds, and you just want to whisk them together thoroughly, and then you want to sift them so that there are no lumps in your macarons. There will be some coarse almond pieces, but you just want to sieve it through with your hands. But there will be chunks that cannot go through the sift at all, so you just want to discard those. Now we're going to make our meringue, so start off with 2 egg whites at room temperature. And you want to beat it starting from low speed and gradually to high speed. So first you're going to beat it until your egg whites become frothy. Now add 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, but only add half of it at a time. Now beat the meringue for about 1 to 2 minutes. Once it's more opaque in color like this, you're going to add the rest of your sugar and beat it for about 5 more minutes. Now at the soft peak stage, I decided to add some more red food coloring. You want to add a little bit more than you want because the macarons tend to fade as you bake them. Now beat it until the food coloring is completely mixed throughout the meringue and until you reach stiff peaks. When you pull your beaters out, it should look like this. So now to your meringue, you're going to add half of your dry ingredients, and you're going to fold it in very carefully. Once that is combined, add the rest of your dry ingredients and continue to fold it in. Now it should be fully combined like this, but you do want to bring it to the right consistency. And you do want to get rid of some of that air, but you don't want to over deflate it. I think this is the best consistency when it's still thick, but it's still loose, but it's definitely not thin and it flows in one long stream. Now you're going to place it into a piping bag with a round tip, and again you could see the correct flowing consistency of the macaron batter. Now you're going to place a parchment paper onto a baking sheet, and you can secure it with the macaron batter. That is totally optional, but it does secure it and make it easier to pipe on your macaron shells. So I decided to make them 1.5 inches, but you can make them any size you want. Now you're going to bang them on the counter so that the air bubbles can be popped, and you're going to let them sit on the counter for about 30 minutes or even up to an hour. You just want to let them sit until you can touch them and they are dry to the touch. So now you want to bake them at 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius for about 8 minutes. And once that's done, you're going to take the tray out and you're going to flip it around and bake it for another 8 minutes or until the top is smooth and hard and feet have formed. You're going to let them cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes and then let them completely cool on a cooling rack. And then you want to add your rose buttercream, and you're going to sandwich it together with another macaron shell. And here are your finished rose French macarons. I really hope you guys try them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.